Hey guys, gals, and legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Let's Play Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, Elliot's Tale. Now, we might have things looking slightly different to how they did when we signed off last episode, and the reason for that is I perhaps woke up a little bit tired today after recording the town hall last night, and had everything recording, sound, camera, but no game. No game recording, but luckily I noticed before we got too far into the game itself. But we're here, we're with Elliot, nothing crazy bad has happened yet. We are in a different house though, to what we started in. We started in just here, water bedroom. Good, I did leave a note there, Okay, so we've actually moved up just one house. My plan today is for us to head a little bit further into town. It's around about 1:30 in the morning now, so it's kind of perfect time for Elliot. But our plan will be to get up and head to this place here, either the grocery store or the pharmacy, and I'm hoping that we're going to be able to find a cart there, because the cart is essentially just a shopping cart, and we can use that to collect a large number of items throughout the town and be able to bring them back to our little motel. That's the plan, and there is a gun store here as well. I don't know whether or not we'll be able to get in. We don't have our sledgehammers, so who knows? We might have to ram a vehicle through it. We'll see. We'll see how we do though. But we are feeling pretty good right now. The only other thing that I've picked up of note so far has been a Glock 19, which uses 9mm rounds. So that's using the same, 9x19. I'm doing my best with my ammunition and gun types at the moment. I'm slowly starting to learn. In New Zealand, we don't have a lot of guns, so my gun knowledge is pretty rudimentary, but I'm slowly but surely getting there. So it uses the same amount of it's the same ammo that we use for the MP5. The MP5 is an all-round better gun than the Glock, but we've got that as our sidearm, just in case anything goes wrong. If the MP5 jams, or if we're in a pinch and we can't reload in time, we have enough time to pull one out, the Glock will be that kind of go-to for that. I am going to want to try and make a holster for it at some point, but we aren't going to do that just yet though. We're going to make use of the night, and we're going to continue moving on. Actually, we do have some more shady zombies coming for us. So Elliot's kind of been held up in this little room for a while. We had a shrieker zombie that came past and made a hell of a lot of noise. And that's drawn a decent number of the dead from nearby to us. So let's go ahead. We're going to get a little bit closer here, and we're going to wait for this shady zombie to turn up. Come on. And I think the reason we can see him is because of moonlight. I'm guessing that's why we are actually able to see the guy. The shady zombies haven't been too much trouble for us, and right now that seems like that's probably the last one. So I think we'll be able to go ahead and smash these corpses, which is going to damage those last two, and finish them off. Elliot will be a little bit tired after that, but that's okay. I'm just going to grab the long string. I don't think we need anything else other than that, so let's go ahead, smash that one, and head further in. I did come across this Guy Fawkes mask, which I thought would be quite cool, but I feel like it's just going to cover Elliot's face too much. Like, the encumbrance is just a little bit too high over the eyes and the mouth. Right now, we've only got 1 point of encumberment, and that's because of the bandana that we're wearing. I think that's probably fine. We're just going to stick with that for now. The Guy Fawkes mask would be great, but yeah, we're gonna leave it. We are going to drink that, however, get ourselves nice and slaked, and let's leave the can on the ground. I'm always tempted to take a hoodie, but I think we're going to leave that there, and we're not going to worry about any of that either. I'm just going to double check the rest of this house here, because I feel like we have... Okay, I haven't actually checked out the kitchen yet. There's more that we could take. We actually don't have a lot of inventory space left, so we do need to be cautious as to what we're taking with us. And while I would like to take them, we have a lot of drinks already, like a lot. So I feel like you could probably live without them. We've got a lot of water down in the water house. I remember calling it the water house, so it means that we've got supplies there, all of our water bottles and the rest. So we will head back down there in time. And this is the garage. We have 101 Home Repairs, which is a book that I would kind of like to take. It is going to have us a little bit over encumbered though. We do have our MREs. We do have... I'm just trying to see if there's anything that we could get rid of. we've got a decent amount of essence now. We've got 31 units of essence. So once we actually do start to learn some more occult things, we'll be doing pretty good for ourselves. I'm wondering whether or not we can disassemble these long strings right now. We can't see the craft. Yeah, of course, that makes sense. I was hoping we might be able to do that, and there's more duct tape as well. We actually can take the duct tape. I can't say no to duct tape because it's such a universal repair tool in this. Yeah. One thing that I do want to do is I want to fix up this shirt, and I want to fix up our molly pack as well. So, yeah, it's on the to-do list for us. But I definitely want to try and get to the grocery store tonight, while it is still night. It is 2 o'clock now, though, so maybe we do need to just pull thumb and get moving. I'm going to close up these windows. Okay, it's a glassed wall, so we can't. Right. Let's go ahead. We're going to head outdoors. Leave the doors open just so we know we've been in there. I believe we've taken care of this one here. Yeah. So there is a running vehicle outside. It doesn't have any wheels, unfortunately, but the battery is charging, so we might be able to take a charged battery with us. Yeah, it's at 50%, so we're just going to leave that going for now, because that could actually do us. It could do us well. I do want to check out these other houses, but I'm almost tempted just to try and push through to the grocery store so we can get a cart before then, and I think that's what we're going to do. So it looks like we've got a tough zombie up to the northeast at the moment. I can see him on the mini-map. He isn't too far away. I'm going to try and stay a little bit closer in for this episode as much as I can. It makes me feel a little claustrophobic, but I know it's a lot better for YouTube, so I'm going to do my best. The RV is actually doing okay, other than the fact that it doesn't have any wheels, which is a bit shit. Let's have a look inside really quick. What do we have under here? A pair of sunglasses. No. See, I mean, RVs are cool, and they can be really good for surviving in for a decent amount of time. But I like the idea of Elliot having somewhere he can call home. That tough zombie was running off like nothing else. He's seen something or heard something inside that car up there. We might have a survivor in there. What is this? It's a luxury RV, and it's got solar panels on it as well. Ooh, now maybe I can't say no to that. But I think there might be someone inside there, because that zombie has just run straight for it. Yeah, there's got to be someone in there. There's a decayed zombie there. It's pretty beaten up because they're tearing it to pieces. And we have another vehicle, an SUV here, that seems to be running too. We do need to be careful that we don't become overwhelmed, though. Let's see if we can get his attention. Ideally, I want to try and take him down here. It sounds like there's a lot of noise going on beneath us as well, so we must have a basement down here. I think we might have, yeah, I think we might have lost him. Jeepers. They're tearing that to shreds. There's a shady zombie inside there that's making a lot of noise. Okay, he's grabbed us, so we can't actually do anything but stand our ground. Come on. There we go. That's how we do it. Okay. There's a decent amount of attention that's coming our way now. I'm thinking we want to maybe try and move on. At the same time, I want to know what's going on with this vehicle. Is it just the shady zombie inside that's making noise and is drawing the other zombies to him? We have the luxury of the darkness, so we can kind of explore. In saying that, we do have the attention of one zombie. What's his condition like? He's uninjured at the moment, but he's just a regular zombie, so if we stand our ground, we should be okay. Let's back off. There we go. Now, we have to remember to smash them. We can't leave them be. Your skin feels extremely itchy. I think we might start hallucinating again soon. I think I'm going to stick to the original plan. Because all this noise is happening now, and someone in here is creating something of a decoy, we're going to move on, but we want to make sure that we come back here. We want to check out that RV. Now, that decayed zombie is probably going to get in our way, so I want to see if I can get his attention. Get him to come up here. As long as we keep him to here, he's going to be slowed down. He's halfway across the fence, so it's not going to be very good. And that's good. Let's see. Let's go ahead and smash that. Okay, we do have... What are you, my friend? You're a streaker zombie, and you're going to be making a lot of noise, so... We do actually need to get out of there. He's going to start shrieking, and that's going to draw them all over to us. So let's just start to move. And I'm seeing a lot of red dots now on our mini-map. I know that you can't see as many, but they're there. We have a feral hunter as well. A feral runner, rather. Oh shit, okay. It seems this town has a little bit more of a zombie problem than I originally thought. We are going to have to back up because they are all coming right to our location right now. We have a shady zombie on us. Okay, let's make our way around the side of the house now. We'll see if we can get the shady one in the bush. Come on, there we go. There we go. There's an umbrella in there. We won't worry about that. We'll just smash that corpse. And we're going to move on. Everything else is doing okay right now. The long sleeve shirt is probably going to... Yeah, I'm probably not going to have it for much longer. I'm tempted to try and make it inside this house now. But there is still so much activity up here. We've got the acid spitter and a regular zombie there as well. So there's a decent amount of dead here. I feel like we'll be able to do a decent amount of damage with Lucille. It's not the fastest weapon in the world though, so this is the thing we don't want to become surrounded. That's going to be very, very bad news for Elliot. Let's see if we can move across for now and make our way to the house. That shrieker zombie's kind of come right for us though, that's the only problem. We don't have a way to pry open this. I'm just going to hope. Okay, let's see if we can activate our lockpicks right now. Okay, it actually damaged them. Not so great, not so great. Okay, we got it open, but we do have a shrieker zombie coming for us. Which is not so great. So, me being very quiet then has kind of been... it's kind of been done by that shrieker zombie outside. But if we can... we might still be able to get away without them smashing through the windows. They might not know we're here yet. There isn't much that we're going to be able to take from this place, though. That's the only thing, because we are so encumbered already. There isn't a hell of a lot we can do. Oh, hello, you found your way inside. Okay, alright. Let's do what we can. Alright. And that means others will be here as well. Okay, we got an acid spitter, and we are kind of stuck in the bathroom by ourselves. We'll take what we can. No, we don't want to do that. I was wanting to see what the bottle is there. I think it's just like a regular bottle. No, it's cough syrup. I'd be tempted to take it. We're pretty much going to have to wait till he smashes through the door now, because he can spit through there, I think, so... Oh, not so great, not so great. We need to get off this as soon as possible. We are getting protection because of our boots, but our legs still get hurt then because of the acid. Yeah, it took a little while for it to cool down. They are doing okay though, which is good. They didn't get damaged. So we got hurt, but it wasn't too bad. That's why those rubber boots really do actually make quite the difference. I'm just going to wait for the acid to dissipate because I need to know. Yeah, we still need to smash that corpse. And by smashing it, we put acid everywhere, but luckily none of it actually hit us. So, I forgot my golden rule with spitters. You cannot do that. Okay, that's the basement that all the noise is coming from. So, I'm apprehensive about going down there. Okay, there's a lot here. I don't think there's anything in particular that I want from here. There's a lot of stuff that we'd be able to cut up for supplies, but right now I'm not super concerned about that. Someone did smash through here, or out of here. We're going to go into the basement. We're going to see what we're dealing with. We'll do a quick flashlight flash, and okay, we've got an acidic zombie and a zombie dog, which isn't too bad. There doesn't seem to be much here. There's a plutonium cell though, which is useful. We have no use for it just yet though, so I think we're just going to get the hell out of here. I'm going to quickly check the rest of the house. I don't think there's anything in particular that we really do need from here. You know what? I was going to say we'll drink the creaming soda, but we're actually doing pretty good there. A pair of thermal electric gloves, so we can actually charge them. They've actually got like a heater inside of them, which is pretty luxurious. I imagine it'd be really good for warmth. How encumbering are they? Yeah, they weigh a decent amount, so I don't think we're actually going to be able to take those with us, unfortunately. However cool that would be. I mean, I could just leave one of the books behind for now, and we could take them, but I feel like we're okay. I feel like we could just layer up if our hands do start getting cold towards winter. Okay, so we're going to come over here. We're going to open up the construction menu, and we're going to see if we can clean up this broken window. It's going to take 5 minutes to do it, though, so... Skeleton spotted. Stop construction. Yes. Where is the skeleton? He's on the road, so he's quite far away. So let's just go ahead. We're going to continue construction there. And we cleared the window. So it's important for us to do that when we can, because there's a chance that we will... we'll cut ourselves when we're going through the window. So, I'm thinking probably right now, the safest thing for us to do will be to try and stick on the outskirts of town. And saying that we do have more dead out here in the fields. We don't want to get ourselves surrounded. Like, yeah, there's a lot around. Like, I'll show you. Like, we've got a decent amount up there. Luckily, that can't see us right now, but we got these ones here, feral runners. Its recently risen body moves quickly, darting its head back and forth, gnawing at its hands. So the feral runner is dangerous because they are fast. They are quite difficult to get away from, even running yourselves. So I'm going to try and see if we can take care of them. But to do that, we're going to have to come down here. You know what? We might be able to make it through without them seeing us. This is what is so great about our night sight. On a night like tonight, we can see very far. Okay, we've got a boomer. Let's just sneak our way around. Okay, it looks like we have a spitter zombie. No? Acidic zombie? Yeah, and a spitter. Great. He has definitely taken notice of us, but he won't be able to do much unless he gets close to us, and I don't think he will. So... let's see if we can get him to go after that fox instead. There we go. Alright. See, so they're not always going to go for us. They're going to go for the easiest prey around. And Elliot, he's not very easy. So we're just going to keep on walking our way through this moonlit field. See if we can find our way to the other road. And just kind of go around the outskirts of the town. And just head for our main goal. Giant rattlesnake might be able to track us a little bit easier, but... doesn't seem to be interested. There is a pack of coyotes though, so let's just try and give them a little bit. Actually, there's a lot of coyotes here. There's about like 8 of them. That is quite the pack. I haven't actually seen them together like that before. They generally like to stay apart from each other. Let's see how close we are. Okay, we're getting a little bit closer to that main road, and jeepers, there's a lot up there. Look at all those shade zombies. We do have some electric scooters, though. Yeah. Little concerning. But, oh, the shade zombies can see in the dark. You see that? Because they're darting straight for us right now. Which makes sense, because, like, that's what they do. They are creatures of the night. So, I think we're probably going to have to try and... holy crap, is that 5 of them? Yeah. These 5 shadowy figures just trailing us across the open field. That is disconcerting. Looks like we've actually got something else here. I'm going to check what that is. It's a boxing gym and a pool. Okay, great. That's going to be a whole heap of swimmer zombies. These guys are relatively fast as well, so I feel like if we can get some of them here, we might be able to try and get a few cheap hits off. But the problem is, if one of them grabs us... we're doing okay so far. It takes 3 good hits. As long as we can keep some of them in the bush like that, we'll be doing okay. Okay. One more, Elliot. You've got this, buddy. You've got this. Nice! I honestly didn't think he was going to be able to do that then, but he took care of them in fashion. Well done, well done. We'll take that essence. Let's see, anything else? Sling Pack. The Sling Pack is... Can't comfortably hold as much. It's easier to access than the normal backpack. Oh, so you can actually just grab things out of it really quickly, which is kind of cool. How much does it actually give us in terms of storage space? I know it's not going to be a lot, 8 liters, so it's not a hell of a lot. In saying that, let's just have a look, because the molly pack is going to be huge in comparison. I've just forgotten how much it does carry. 12. Actually, so it's not like a huge amount more, but I guess it does add up though. Anything on the one down here? An electric polisher. Okay. I don't know how much use it will be, but it's a thing. It's a thing. No, so let's just go ahead. Let's use Lucille. Let's just make a big bloody mess. Make sure that they aren't going to come back to life. And I don't think they are. So, we are now free to move across the field. The 5 shade zombies that were trying to track us down in the dark, they haven't been able to. I'm not quite sure what the X's mean, but it's slightly concerning. Okay, we've got another shady zombie up to the northeast that we're going to have to take care of, because we now know that they can track us in the darkness, and look at that. What is that? That's a whole heap of them all surrounding another vehicle again. Yep. A whole heap of them all crawling around in that car. I don't know if we're going to get to that bush in time, so we might just have to... Oh no, we will. There we go. Good job, Elliot. Yeah, so either the shady zombies, they're able to see really well in the darkness, or they have a really good sense of smell. Could be either, because the thing is, like, they're evolved for the darkness. They're evolving very fast. And this is how some of the other zombies are changing as well, because they start off as just the regular zombies, but in the game themselves, they do actually naturally evolve over time. We've got another one. We actually have a shocker brute nearby as well, which is way more of a concern. So wait for this one to turn up. Get him in the bush. And just go to work. Take his cash card. And that's it. We'll go ahead and smash the rest. Now the shocker brute we do not want to deal with. And he is actually kind of close as well. No, there's another shade zombie. Where are they coming from? What's going on? Okay, so the shocker zombie's to the north, and he's quite far to the north. We shouldn't have to worry about him. In saying that, it's now 4 o'clock, so there's a high chance that we are going to start getting some sunlight soon. And sunlight means that these suckers are going to be able to see, which is a little concerning for me. Let's drink that creaming soda, get ourselves nice and slaked. And, I mean, in an ideal world, I will try and get there before the sun rises, but I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. We've got a wolf. The wolf is no concern to me compared to that shocker brute, though. We know, as Elliot, how dangerous those shocker brutes are. We've come very close to ending our days. What is this here? It's a restaurant and there's a hardware store. Nice. Actually, you know what? We might be able to get a cart from here. And this vehicle seems to be kind of okay, this flatbed truck. Just as garbage truck? Yeah. Yeah, so we've got a few lawnmowers. And a decent amount of construction supplies. By the looks of things. The controls are damaged. Okay, that's unfortunate. What do we have in the back here? A jack? Yeah, a jack and a wheel. Okay. Zombie, I'm not worried about right now. I'm gonna see if we can just kind of slip our ways up through the town. The shocker zombie we don't want to deal with either, though. Okay, stay with me, Elliot. Roll digest. The end of the talking doll we might actually be able to use. Yeah. Try and draw some of them to it. Let's see if that's going to work, actually. Let's drop Lucille for a second. We're going to take the talking doll. We're just going to take it straight into our hands. It's a little teddy bear. Oh no, we've got a shade zombie coming. This was not a good idea. Okay, no, you know what? We're actually just going to drop it right here. Oh, we've got more shade zombies coming. This is not good. Let's go ahead. We're going to activate the talking doll. We hear time to play. I think it doesn't continue working. I think it works once and then that's it. Let's grab Lucille and go. Because they're coming for us. Those shade zombies are going to be coming fast. Look at that. Holy crap. Okay, we're getting out of there. Time to run, not time to play. Okay, so it looks like we've got 3 of them trailing us. Yeah, creating something of a formation. The shadows are chasing Elliot once again. Shadows in the field. Oh, that took 4. Let's see if we can move. We want to use that bush. There we go. He's good at it now. Hack Pro. We'll take it. And we'll smash the bodies. So, the bushes are really important. I know I've said this lots, but I can't stress enough. The bushes, they slow them down by 400 move points. So it's essentially taking 4 times as long to shift through that space. Which can be a godsend for us, you know. It means that we get them all nice and tangled up in there, and then we can just move through nice and easy. 440. Sun is gonna start coming out. Let's keep moving. Looks like we've got another building just up to the northeast at the moment. Houses, okay. Yeah, we're gonna see if we can start coming around onto the streets. Oh, more shady zombies. Oh my god, 4 of them. Holy shit. This Shade Hill really is the town of the shady zombies. I'm kind of surprised that we've seen so many of them. And I'm a little worried about how I'm kind of getting a little blasé about them. Because so far we've been able to take care of them. Like, Elliot's getting pretty damn efficient at taking care of these guys. Okay. Hammer. Nope. Nope, just smash them both. And we're going to have to go ahead and take some aspirin because we did actually get hit there a few times. But Elliot's made of stronger stuff. Yeah, they've got great sight on them as well. They seem to be able to run from quite the distance away. We might have to try and come around this building. Oh no. You see that? That's sunlight. That's a problem. That means that everything is going to be able to start to see us real soon. What is this place? Why does it look so strange? Brick walls. Is it just a regular house? I think it is. Just a brick house. Shit. There's a lot of dead in this town. There's a lot of dead in this town. And you know one of the great ways to deal with the dead? Fires. And I'm starting to think a good fire might be exactly what we need. What is that up here? A bowling alley. Okay, alright. It sucks that everything that we want is on that side of the town. The pharmacy and the grocery store. We might be able to make it around, but I feel like there's going to be just as many buildings on that side. We're going to stay to the outskirts of town for now. Even though the sun is now on the rise. And that does mean that we are going to start feeling uncomfortable in the sun. Yeah. So I think we are going to try and see if we can wield... we don't actually have enough room for Lucille. Okay, how much room do we need? A decent amount. Let's see, we might be able to just stop for a second and disassemble. Because we must be getting a little bit hungry, right? So let's go ahead. We are going to disassemble one of these MREs and we're going to have something to drink and eat. There we go. Take about 30 seconds. Okay, the MRE has been disassembled. So, we have a little bit more room in our inventory now. Not quite enough to carry Lucille, though. So, we have everything here that we should need to make a meal, essentially. Irradiated chicken course, so we're going to take that. We actually probably don't need to take it like that. We could just straight up eat it. The clam chowder is open still. Maybe we didn't need to use that right now. Let's go ahead, have that. I don't want to leave the stuff behind. Eat the cookie, couldn't finish it all. I mean, we've got a lot of stuff there that I probably don't want to leave behind. Plastic bag we don't need. Heat pack we don't need right now. We could have heated up our meal, which I probably should have done, but oh well. What can you do? Let's take all that stuff. Cheese spread we're going to leave behind because it's not going to help us out. Okay, and we will leave the rest. But we do need to find a way for us to fit Lucille in the bag. So that means we're going to have to leave some things behind. We still have our stove kit with us, which is good. We might just have to ditch the books. However much I would like to have them right now, we can always hit up a library and we can find more. So let's just leave them here for the time being. Oh wow, we still don't have enough space. We're close though, right? Yeah, not off by much. Let's see. It's hard to know what's exactly going to be weighing us down. I mean, the wrench is, yeah, but I don't want to be getting rid of it. And same thing, I don't want to be getting rid of the clock. But that's pretty much it, right? And then it's just duct tape. I'm just trying to think what I can live without. I mean, some of our food is going to be weighing us down, yeah, surely, but can't be weighing us down that much. Let's see, we want to sort by weight. See what we got. So the duct tape is weight. Oh, right, glass jar of candied honey. That would be good to hold on to, but I think we might have to go without it. Sorry, honey. We have to leave you behind. Because we need Lucille, believe me. We're really going to need her today. I don't think I've left anything else crazy. So we should be good to move on. See if we can find our way around the town. As long as we stick on the outside, we should be okay. There shouldn't be as much of the dead out here. There is a Rycon, though, so we'll need to be wary of where they are. It means that we've probably got a grim howler. Shit, okay. So let's go ahead and have a look at them. So the Rycon is a bizarre humanoid creature with a calculating stare. Its twitching hands move so fast they appear to be nothing but blurs. They can be quite dangerous, but over here we have a grim howler, which is a zombified wolf. Its mouth oozes with a black substance coating the vicious-looking white fangs. So, as we can see here, the virus, this infection that's slowly finding its way into the water table, that's finding its way into all living creatures, affects more than just humans. So, zombified wolves are just one of those things. It looks like we've got a pack of them out there, and they seem to be dealing with that Rycon, which is good, but if we do look over here, there are some, what appears to be, bodies on the ground. Those most likely are going to be scientists' bodies, so let's see if we can... What do we got? Yep, lab coats. So that means that there are going to be science IDs there. There's actually a 2.5 litre canteen, which is kind of good, but we don't really want to be trying to deal with that Rycon. You can see how much they're missing each other because they're both really fast, but in the end the wolves won, and it looks like they're eating the Rycon now. So let's stay away from those if we can, because we don't want to be dealing with a pack of 3 of them. Would be one of those scenarios where we probably have to get out our gun. I'm just looking at the mini-map at the moment, just trying to keep everything just on the outside of our sight, because we don't want anything chasing after us. And so far, so good. We've got a ginormous flock of something up ahead. Turkeys. There is a huge flock of turkeys. It's okay. Thanksgiving's already been. They're safe for now. But, wow, if we were hunting, that's a lot of food right there. I am going to see if we can start to make our way back in towards town. It looks like it's just as infected up here. A mortuary. I've never been to a mortuary before. Yeah, I've never been, so I don't know what to expect. And I was a little bit concerned for a second then because the game did hang, and that usually means bad things. It either means a crash or lots and lots of dead. Okay, we've got a feral runner, or a feral hunter. It's a feral hunter, right? Yeah, so he can jump about. We've got a boomer, and we've got a fat zombie. Might be able to make it around the back of the mortuary. I'm just going to keep zoomed out for a little bit now, just so we can see what's going on a little bit more. Okay, we've got a drizzle, so good thing that we have the umbrella up already. And we have another huge flock of turkeys, or is it the same ones? It could be the same ones, maybe. It looks like we've got a helicopter crash over here as well. But without a shovel, we can't really get through the rubble. A little bit of rhyme there. And we've got some back doors to the mortuary, so I might see if we can just slip in there for a little bit. Wait for things to kind of die down. I don't know if this giant jumping spider is going to come for us, though. He seems to be just chilling out for the moment. A spider with big forelegs and 2 pairs of inquisitive-looking eyes. It leaps quite quickly, even into the treetops. Right now it's ignoring us, which is good, so we're just going to leave it to ignore us for now. The mortuary is actually open. What do we have here? This coffin is firmly sealed. That's comforting. I wonder if we could. So some of them are open. So that door's locked. Let's see if we can go ahead and activate our improvised lockpick. And there we go. Elliot's getting better at this thing. See what we've got in here. We do have a long sleeve shirt, but it doesn't fit, so we'll leave it. There's a human corpse in here. It doesn't seem to be rotten, although sometimes you don't find out until you actually butcher them. So I think, you know what, we're going to come over here and we're going to see if we can... maybe we can't butcher that. We don't seem to be able to. Sorry for the quick interruption there. The game decided to alt-tab out for some reason, but we're back in. We're back in, and we're still inside the mortuary. And you know what? We probably don't need to have the telescoping umbrella for now, so let's go ahead and... Apparently we have to drop it. Is that larger? Nope. I guess we could just store it in the inventory. We're going to keep Lucille nice and close. We're going to keep on moving. Okay. I want to get those curtains closed. There's a zombie brute. There's a zombie brute to the south. I'm guessing that's a hearse right up front. I wonder if we can get there in time. Oh no, there's no curtains. There's no curtains. Okay. Oh no, there's no curtains. Okay. Oh, hello. Okay, there doesn't seem to be much else here, so let's quickly see if we can deal with him. And, well, guys and gals, this is actually where we're going to be wrapping up today's episode. I'm sorry, I really did want to make it to the grocery store today, but we have a lot to do. The town is a lot bigger than I thought. We've even got a subway station as well, so going down to there might be an option for us during the day, getting out of that annoying sunlight, and perhaps finding our way around the town a little bit easier. Although the subway does have its own dangers that we'll need to watch out for. The town is big, and I think for us to deal with the amount of dead that are here, Elliot might have to employ some fire starting techniques. I don't know how much love he has for this town, but I think he'd be willing to sacrifice a few buildings so that he can loot and take what he needs to uninhibited. Alrighty, I have been Rycon. This has been Elliot the Wendigo Wood. You have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.